Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Americans are increasingly reliant on electronic means to communicate, shop, and manage their finances. While new technologies bring substantial opportunity, they also bring a range of new vulnerabilities for consumers. Massive attacks on some of our nation's largest retailers and financial institutions are impacting virtually every sector of our economy and our national security. Consumers are not the only ones who pay the price of a breach. The cost of recovering losses by retailers and card issuers can be extensive and weigh particularly heavy on small community banks and credit unions. We all know companies face a number of challenges in determining how best to secure customers' financial and personally identifiable information. In addition, we know that there are significant costs to complying with various state laws and providing notice after a breach. However, as we consider setting national standards for safeguarding consumers' personal information and ensuring timely notification, we must again acknowledge the good work of those states that for years have been at the front lines of this fight. I believe that any federal preemption should complement states' protections and ensure at a minimum that state attorneys generals continue to play an important role in enforcement and notification standards. In setting minimum standards, we need to be careful not to hamstring our states and federal regulators' ability to continue adapting and strengthening protections for consumers. Otherwise, we will limit regulators' ability to keep up with technological change, and we must preserve a private right of action for consumers and for financial institutions to ensure that affected entities and breach victims have legal recourse. Further, consumers must be consistently provided with clear disclosures of the rights and remedies available to them so that they remain aware of the various ways in which they can protect themselves from identity theft and fraud and other cyber crimes. Mr. Chairman, efforts to guard against cyber threats are critically important and shouldn't devolve into the same partisan fault lines we have seen on far too many other issues before this committee, such as the baseless attacks on watchdogs like the CFPB and blocking efforts to reauthorize the charter of the Export-Import Bank, which expires in just 22 legislative days. With that, I look forward to hearing from the witnesses today, and I yield back the balance of my time.